Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing a shopping area speed build on my autumnal spooky island. I am super excited about this, and without further ado, let's get started. First things first, I needed to lay down some path work, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I wasn't really sure how I was going to do this at first. I unfortunately did not have any room left in my space for custom designs to use for path work, so I settled with this dark dirt because out of what I had to work with, I just felt like it would be the best. It's very natural, but I feel like it's kind of fall themed, or it's at least like not super neon or something, or kidcore, etc. And then I just kind of realized, okay, what I'm doing right now, this is really not working out. It's not looking very good. So I changed my idea to make a bunch of circles out of the dark dirt path and kind of have them between the buildings and then have some of them leading to the sitting area. And then I had an even better idea. Why not place some of the decayed trees and the mushroom parasols on top of the circles? Because it kind of makes them look like they're growing out of the ground, makes it look a bit more natural, a bit more effortless. And then I had an even better idea. So by the sitting area, there was this pond, and I kind of looked at it and I was like, hey, it looks a little bit lopsided and I don't really like that. So the first part was, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and fix it, even it out a little bit more. And then while I was doing that, I had an even better idea. I thought, why not put some land in the middle of this pond and then add a spooky carriage right in the middle? And the second that I did that, it gave off pure Halloween Town vibes, and honestly, I am here for it. As I went about decorating my speed build, you probably noticed that my color scheme was a bit odd, and hear me out. So to the right of my map, I have my museum and my campsite, which as of right now are both very warm toned, orangey, fall themed. And then right behind the build, we have the abandoned carnival. And that was pretty monochrome, like very little to no color. So I kind of thought, why not have the Able sisters kind of blend into and match the abandoned carnival? And then the right side where it has the sitting area and Nook's Cranny can kind of match the idea of the campsite and the museum. And I also really struggled this time around with decorating around the Able sisters because the furniture that I wanted to use was just not cooperating, the amount of space just wasn't right, but I also was not willing to budge and move my decayed trees, so I just kind of had to work with it. And the other really annoying thing was I kept having to go back and forth for customizing because unfortunately I did not realize at first that the spooky arch requires white pumpkins to customize it rather than customization kits, but it all worked out and I used two of the spooky arches in the monochrome color to kind of create this little walkway to get to the Able sisters, and then I also put two mush low stools right by it so that way if you wanted to you could scoot in and out of it if maybe you didn't want to walk that way. And I also just kind of felt like the color of the low stools just matched everything else. I don't know. I was totally vibing with the whole idea of mushrooms basically everywhere in this build. that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone!